Honorable Chair, Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be part of this Ambition Forum. I would like to thank Beliz for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts. Before proceeding any further, on behalf of the LDC Group, I would like to express our deepest condolences and sympathies to all the families affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. AOSIS and the least developed countries have been working together very closely in a shared struggle to avert the most dangerous impacts of climate change on our societies and people. Our joint efforts have resulted in the inclusion of the 1.5 degrees Celsius temperature limit in the Paris Agreement. Together, we continue to champion the importance of science and to highlight the severe and disproportionate consequences of climate impacts on our respective countries. This year, so far, it has been very difficult for all of us. The outbreak of COVID-19 has disrupted our planned work, and understandably, the key focus for governments at this moment has moved to protecting the health and safety of their people. But even during the pandemic, climate change continues to threaten the health and safety of people in the LDCs and AOSIS. Hurricane Harold, a Category 5 cyclone, unleashed its fury last week, affecting our people in Pacific. Climate change multiplies the threats our people are facing. Even as the world responds to one crisis, we cannot let another crisis worsen. Despite the disruption, it is heartening that AOSIS is convening this important event. This helps us to keep the momentum going on the climate discussions. For the LDC Group, we declared our vision to deliver climate resilient development pathways by 2030 and net zero emissions by 2050 to ensure our societies, economies, and ecosystems thrive. Our countries are working hard to deliver this vision, and we hope that others will support our endeavor. It is our strong belief that even in the midst of the current health crisis, the need for climate action has not diminished. Climate change continues to threaten the lives and livelihoods of our people, including our health. It threatens our ambitious goal to graduate from LDC status and undermines the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals. 2020 is incredibly important. There are clear commitments that countries need to fulfill. We need to see all countries do their fair share and submit more ambitious, nationally determined contributions and long-term low greenhouse gas emission development strategies. Most LDCs are on track to submit revised and enhanced NDCs this year. 2020 is also important for developed countries to deliver on their commitment to jointly mobilize $100 billion per year by 2020 to address the needs of developing countries in combating climate change. Most LDCs are using their own limited resources for climate action. Lack of resources undermines our capacity to present and implement enhanced ambition. Reflecting on the sessions here, I was informed that very productive regional breakout discussions occurred over the last 2 days. The outcomes of the sessions are important for shaping discussion at the political level. Visionary and transformational planning and actions, as discussed at the regional level, are essential if the world is to limit warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Deep and permanent reductions on global emissions are urgently needed to take us towards 1.5 degrees Celsius pathways that are in line with the Paris Agreement's goals. As governments respond and make plans to confront the coronavirus, there is a prime opportunity for ambitious climate action to guide their recovery processes in order to create a zero carbon, sustainable, and just transition that ensures a safer future for all. On the way forward, we wish to continue working together with EOSIS. We will achieve more if we work together. International solidarity, even in the face of the global pandemic, demonstrates the possibility of united global action to deal with the climate crisis. I thank you.